video is brought to you by Ghost Strawberry Mango. We don't drink Red Bulls. We got the Ghost with us. When you need to get Ghost, grab your can of Ghost. Purchase at your local truck stops, 7-Elevens, Chevrons, all major retailers. Today is November the 16th. Halfway through the month. That's good. That's good. Man. Seemed like it was just the first of the month. The first and the 15th. It's really good. Now, I had a dream about going to a dinner with my mom. My granny was there, all my mom's sisters. I felt kind of weird. I felt weird with just me being the only male at that dinner. Being like the male figure in my family, you know. But I guess a lot of black boys feel like that growing up. They have to be the man. And it's a weird codependency that the moms, they depend on their young boys to be there. Emotional support sometimes, or they take their frustration out on their boys because they are a representative of a man. Mothers can be hard on boys, man. Mothers, they can really cause a lot of psychological scarring. And sometimes, you know, women, we talk about how women have daddy issues. When, you know, I'm starting to see my mom, I have mother issues. Mother, did you not know I had a mother? You know, some women, some girls don't have their fathers in their lives. They grow up seeking that fatherly figure that can give them protection and wisdom. They usually end up being taken advantage of by hustlers and, you know, the lower vibration people, because they lack self-esteem. So they gravitate, or they put out the low self-esteem energy, and they become prey when they're looking for, you know, they're looking for sympathy and compassion, but they become prey because they don't value themselves, because they never had the relationship with the father to give them their value. They didn't grow up with the sense of I'm my father's. My father protects me. My father gives me unconditional support without asking anything in return. And boys who grow up with a domineering mother, the mother oftentimes without knowing she cuts the boy down to make him more manageable. She takes away his essence, you know. And therefore, when that boy becomes a man, he is in a state of he's harboring a lot of resentment towards women. He harbors a lot of resentment towards women because with the domineering mother, they don't give you praise. They're more likely to scold you and instead of teach you. They're more likely to scold you, personally attacking you. They personally attack you, and then you learn over time through behavior modification. You learn that if you don't want that side, then you have to modify. You have to self-censor. You have to dial back, whatever it was that you were doing, And it could be something very simple. But boys who have domineering mothers, when they grow up, they oftentimes find themselves very unsure of their own emotions, or they look for a domineering woman, somebody that is controlling or even more controlling, and tend to end up in relationships where they become henpecked. They basically are just there. They're not there as a man, because a woman can't respect a man who lets a woman walk all over him. A woman never will respect a man that lets her walk all over him. So man, I don't know, man. What do I know? I'm just a truck driver. Really, I'm just a truck driver. We could all get along, man. I wish I wish we didn't see each other as
2 miles, keep right onto US 287.
we didn't see each other as opponents, rivals. We could live in harmony. That's not ultimate thing, man. I'd like for it to be harmonious, but that's not gonna happen. Ain't that right? I got you. I got you. You gonna leave me? You gonna walk out? You gonna hop out? You gonna say,
In
hey,
half a mile, keep right onto US.
who is it? Who is it? This that baby? Moo. Hey. Hey, baby. Yeah.
Keep right onto US 287.
Thank you. How can we
In half a mile, keep left onto I-31.
broken heart? How can we start? Tell me how can we grow and how make the world go right? Tell me how can we win the broken hearts? How to Mend a Broken Heart. Great song. Great song. Sometimes that's all you can do, man, in life is you can have things in your way, in your life that give you comfort. I think that's why people turn to religion. I think that's why some people turn to religion, because life and just its stripped down form is very it's hostile. It's a hostile place. It's a lot of hostility. And some people, myself included, I need things to cope with life, man. Like I'm really really into music. I'm really into music. I don't know if anybody can tell that I love music, but music is like, it takes me. Music takes my mind, my body, my soul, everything. And it gives me such joy. It gives me such pleasure that it gives me a temporary release from the bondages of everyday life. Yeah. Music provides me, and I think as a Dr. Cornel West, shout out to you, Dr. West. He says that the black tradition in America has been more of a blues tradition, because the blues is it's an autobiographical lyrical expression of catastrophe turned into something. It's autobiographical. It's a lyrical expression of an autobiographical individual or group struggle, and in the midst of the horrible situations and the horrible circumstances, that misery doesn't have to have the last word. So it's kind of like a fantasy, but it's really how we've gotten over. You know, the black spirituals, the black minstrels. That's where I know my love for music and rhythm comes from, because catastrophe, if allowed to have the last word, will consume and bring any hope or any chance of change. It will just squash it out. It will just not even allow it to take root. So I grew up with that. I grew up with the music in my life. You know, going to church when I was younger, being always around, you know, soul music, and just something about it. Just it's becoming even more clear. The reason why things the way I am, they're becoming so much more clear, because, man, you know, like he said, Dr. West said, nobody loves me but my mama. And even she might be jiving me. Woo! He said nobody loves me but my mama. And she might be jiving. You know, that's the king. That's BB King. That's what he said. Thank you, Dr. West. Thank you. Thank you for leading me. Thank you for showing me. Thank you for validating my search for meaning. How to mend a broken heart. Thank you, Dr. West. This is a show about me, Senior Love Daddy, the one and only, coming at you on 108.9 FM. We love radio. Last in you down, first in your heart. Y'all take care. Peace.